Mr. Speaker, all Canadians are aware of the carbon tax. The Prime Minister has imposed it on Canadians against their wishes. Yes, for some, those who cycle their bikes through the Toronto skyscrapers of Bay Street or who have huge mansions in the Rosedale district, taxing people who drive cars seems like manna from heaven. For these people that live in the Liberal Finance Minister's riding, it's a curiosity to them that people in places like Saskatoon need to drive to work every day and struggle to pay their bills. That's because it's people in Saskatoon who are paying the carbon tax that the Finance Minister gives to those people living in downtown Toronto. So it's no wonder that she never meets a carbon tax that she doesn't embrace and impose on Canadians. The newest version is the Liberal so-called clean fuel standard. I say so-called because it is simply a second carbon tax in disguise. Just as Shakespeare wrote, "A rose by any other name would smell as sweet," to the Finance Minister, it's a nationwide carbon tax under another name, and it smells very sweet to her. Unfortunately, it's actually the stench of the carbon tax being tripled on all Canadians. Yes, between the planned tripling of the existing federally imposed carbon tax on my province of Saskatchewan, plus the additional second carbon tax, residents of Saskatoon will be pushed to the breaking point. The odor of these carbon taxes is so overwhelming that it wafts all over this House from the Finance Minister. Not only does she promote it, but she wears it like a perfume. It's not a pleasant smell to the people in Saskatoon. They want the government to get rid of this carbon tax rather than wasting time on arcane parliamentary procedures like this motion does. Conservatives will continue holding the NDP Liberal coalition to account for their endless tax increases on fuel and home heating.